led by the Holy Spirit. We need the Holy Spirit to lead us in each and everything that we do. God knows that we cannot do it by ourselves. That's why He also gives us the Holy Spirit to always help us, to lead us, to assist us in each and everything that we do. But what we have to do is this, is to cleanse our hearts such that the Holy Spirit can sit in our hearts. Because the Holy Spirit only sits in places that are pure, sits in a pure heart. We should always ask God to cleanse our hearts, for the Holy Spirit to sit down in our hearts. Just like we see in the book of Romans chapter 5 and verses 14. For all who are being led by the Holy Spirit of God, these are the children of God. All that are led by the Holy Spirit of God are the children of God. When we got saved, the Bible clearly states it that whoever got saved is given the right to become a child of God. So if you're a child of God, you're entitled to the Holy Spirit. You're entitled to be led by the Holy Spirit in each and everything that you do. For example, I can give you an example. Sometimes when you want to do something, maybe you want to travel somewhere, let me give that example. You will have two hearts, and maybe something bad is about to happen like that. You will have two hearts, and the one heart will be telling you, don't go in that car, and the other heart will be telling you, no, you can't go in that car. But that thing that we call the heart is telling me, have something that tells me, that's what we call the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is actually inside you, directing you that don't go in that car, it will have an accident. But because we don't listen to the Holy Spirit, we will go in that car. And finally, when the accident happens, we will be saying, there is something that was telling me not to go in this car. I don't know why I did not follow. That's the Holy Spirit. So we, as the children of God, we should always ask the Holy Spirit before doing each and everything. Because the Holy Spirit is our director. It's the one that tells us do this, or don't do this. So we should always acquire from the Holy Spirit. And when we see in the book of Psalms, chapter 143 and verses 10, it says, teach me to do your will, for you are my God. Let your good spirit lead me on level ground. If you're a child of God, you should always ask God to teach you to do His will. And He can only teach you to do His will through the Holy Spirit. Can you see how vital is the Holy Spirit in our lives? Before we do anything, we should ask the Holy Spirit. Shalom.